And never mind, I'm not doing the countdown. I do. 30 seconds. Someone has to sit there. Anyway, Zach, share your screen. Because Dave is being Dave, being awesome. I'm slicing projects. So will that come out like I hope?
Okay, show me the top cross section of your outflow duct.
So you want to see the inside bottom?
I want to see the inside top of that outflow because you've got a flat edge there, so the air is going to come, and you see the flat edge that it's hitting.
Yeah.
Okay, you need to make that as much of a chamfer as you can. So
that was on the way.
Okay.
That was on the mental to-do list.
All right. So this is, and if I'm not as present, I apologize. I am working on a commission job quote.
It may have to be. I may not be able to chamfer.
Yeah,
may turn into a production quote.
That's tough. Try to raise the whole thing up to the. You just need to remove that. You need to remove that flat edge because that'll produce turbulence as it comes to the outflow.
Yeah. What do you normally design in? Let me ask you that.
What do I use?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fusion. Well, I use Fusion and I use. I typically use Fusion because I can run my CFD simulations in it. SolidWorks, I'm familiar with it. I can work with it. My brother sells CATIA.
Mm-hmm. You use a third of a roll and then have a layer shift because the bed moved on the print.
That's a no.
You can't get a chamfer there. It
I might be able to now.
Say that again, Dave.
No, I was talking to Zach, and he's trying to get a chamfer on that edge. It needs to be a two-sided chamfer, so you can really blend it into the top of the duct. Make it as big as you can get it. If it's 5, that looks like about 1 millimeter by, say, 10 or 8.
0.23.
Oh, that's 0.23? Yeah. See, you're not directing the air. That the end of that duct is just creating turbulence. That opening is just creating turbulence. It wants to be a real smooth transition to the opening.
All right.
So you see how it's flat now?
Yeah. See if you can. Yeah. I'm almost wondering if you just come in from the other direction and just cut it flat to the top of cut the opening completely. We're starting to get into a weird area where when you start adapting things, they affect everything else.
I'll show you my. It's what my cross section looks like there.
Yeah, when the air hits that, it doesn't want to go in that direction. It creates low pressure as it comes out, so it just sits there and swirls because it's finding that. Now try putting a fillet. Try putting a real big fillet there and see if you can get see how big a fillet you can get on that.
Apparently none.
Yeah, you're starting to get into a whole bunch of mismatched
features
surfaces.
Yeah. It's getting tricky.
Yeah, it gets. I mean, if you could go clear into the corner and then bring it up to the point, you know, I mean, that's kind of what you want. You want something that is, you know, that the whole width of that duct
Mm-hmm.
as
that
a
seems.
as
Is
a
that too
transition.
thin though? Oh, you're thinking like
I'm
like
rolling
curve.
things back, trying to
I hear you.
up here.
Yeah.
Like that slant, if I could make that square there. So maybe if I feature. Why do I feel like turning off tangent propagation does absolutely nothing anymore? Like I would expect that to make me a square slant cut there, but I guess it doesn't.
So can you do a cross section, cutting off the bottom, and then come in and put in another plane and actually bring that plane down?
I've got an excellent idea.
Anyone who wants to join,
I see where you're going. That's probably. And another thing to remember is when you're designing this, you can cut it in the middle and do a mirror. So you're really only designing one half of the duct, the lower duct.
Yeah, I normally do mirrors, but like the thing with this is it's asymmetrical because of where the fan lines up on.
Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. Yeah.
But yeah, I use symmetrical a lot. If I have the ability to use the symmetrical, I will straight up only draw half the damn part. Because there's no reason to draw more than half of a part.
There is no reason.
No.
Yeah.
It's like drawing round parts. You just draw the side profile.
Yeah.
Hold on. Quick break.
No problem. I'm slicing. Why is that supporting there? Oh, I see.
Man, I love how well polycarbonate takes to just a metal file.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to try that sometimes. I haven't played around with the polycarbonate only because
it's good stuff.
It's creating so much shit, and everything's PEG, so I don't want to mess my nozzles up.
Polycarbonate won't mess your nozzle up.
It's not abrasive. You just have to have 110C bed and 275 hot end, depending on what you're printing. Prusament PC blend. That's what I'm using.
It's not abrasive at all.
No,
not even a little bit.
Standard
just as abrasive as PETG and ABS.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You get the carbon fiber filled one, then yeah, naturally. But
yeah.
Standard polycarbonate prints just like ABS, but you need a good enclosure and a slightly higher temp nozzle.
Yeah, I mean, I'm running 275. I can go to 320 without modifying anything, but I don't have anything that needs 320 yet.
So this mosquito, I'm guessing you can print nylon with it real easy.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You can print anything with it with the right, like the right heater. It will handle 450.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's also $150 hot end, so you got to
I know.
Into account.
I heard that.
I'm gonna have 3 of them here by the end of this week. I love it.
Excellent.
I've broken enough V6s that, and don't ask how, Dave. I don't even know how. I've broken enough V6s that the mosquito has become a necessity.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Is like they're tough. They are built super tough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's what I'm looking for.
Trying to remove support from a model, and it's like I have to be inside the dang model.
I'm gonna walk away from my computer real quick. I'm gonna see if
No problem.
it's stopped yet.
Don't walk, run.
I got a little tiny end mill and a drill to remove filament. Works fantastic.
Right? Take out those two ears. Add an ear here. Add. Ooh, maybe not. Okay. Slicing. No. Where is this? Oh, I see what it's doing. Oh, gotta love custom support.
You got a lot of snow when you snow blow 8 inches of snow, and then you go out and look, and you can't even see where you snow blow.
That's funny. That's Colorado here, so I mean.
Oh, are you in Colorado?
Yep.
Where?
Near Fort Collins.
Oh, my kids. Two of my kids lived in Denver for years.
Years and years. Yeah, I was born and raised here. I feel bad for the people.
Where you live, Fitz?
Iowa City, Iowa. The University of Iowa Hawkeyes.
Nice.
If you're into sports teams, we're number 4 in the nation in basketball, and we were supposed to go to a bowl game in football, but it got canceled for COVID.
I love how I'm slicing this stuff only to not be sure that it's going to work. But quotes.
Damn it, man. The support is being big.
Right? It's going to be interesting. That's going to fall. Need to add some internal pillars somewhere. Nightmare.
Zach, where did you get the mosquito drawings?
The mosquito drawing? It's I got a step file off of Slice Engineering's website.
Oh, they have it? Oh, sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have that and STLs and everything. Like,
nice.
Yeah. And then you got the extruder off GrabCAD, which made the world so nice.
Yeah, a fully modeled extruder.
Yeah,
oh, sweet.
The easiest freaking thing to design. Let me. All right, so I'm gonna unshare your screen for a sec, Zach. I'm gonna share mine.
I'm.
Here's the duct, Dave, that we started with.
Yeah, those just never work.
No. Well, I can tell you that. Yeah, I mean, it's a cool idea.
Yeah, it's a cool idea.
I mean,
my first instinct, I normally just put just like a straight duct. Mm-hmm. Just dump a fuckload of air pointed somewhere towards the nozzle. And that's always worked well for me.
Yeah, this is where we started. And then, oh, crap, wrong screen.
Now, what machine is this going on?
This is going on the Raise 3D N2 Plus Dual.
Gotcha.
Which I'm only using it as a single, but so here's what we ended up with before we just completely shredded the idea. You know how you like baffles? Would you like a baffle?
Yeah, those baffles actually probably didn't do too bad.
No, it didn't do horrible, but
the problem is, you just have a whole bunch of converging air going nowhere.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it ended up like we had too much air here and not enough air there. We could never get it obviously to pressurize properly, but it was a good idea.
Hey, it's better than stock,
Yeah.
you know. So
Yeah, stock for this is no duct because there's very few people that have actually put a duct
on a slice
on a slice on the raise. For the stock piece of crab pot, and there's ducts like crazy. But that was also half the reason I got this printer is because the guy who was using it previously didn't realize how important adequate cooling is for the cold side and constantly jammed the printer and then, well, gave me the printer.
Oh, nice.
So, free printer. You know, everyone likes a free printer.
I love free printer.
I can't hear you over there. Let me mute you, Zach. You're good. Anyway, I muted you. You want me to unmute you? What?
I'm done.
Okay. Anyway, what were you saying, Dave? Sorry.
No, nothing. I'm gonna bring up my Evolve and I can show you what I'm talking about here.
I'm working on support. Nightmares of it. Oof. What the hell? Okay. I wish Ray City's slicer would give me orthograph. No, that's not what I want. That's a cool idea, but I don't want that. I want perspective. Show wireframe. Oh, that's useful. Show color, no.
Man, I love it when I print something with real fine detail fitment, and it just fits. So this, the top of this extruder, if you can see it, you see the teeth, the slots for the teeth in it right here.
Hold on, let me do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see it.
See the teeth on the part?
Mm-hmm.
Fresh off the printer, I haven't touched it.
Nice.
And it will lock in place.
Oh, I love this. Cross-sectioning. Oh my god, I just learned something in Idea Maker and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, see? Twist lock. Fresh off the printer.
Dude, I just learned something on Idea Maker. I am the happiest person ever.
We're going to get back to Fan Duck in just a second, Pets.
Fine.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, I just found the cross-section feature in Idea Maker and I am just drooling. I mean, heck, I can get you set up on Idea Maker if you need, Dave, because I've been using it for a long time.
So where did Idea Maker come from? Is it like
Raise? It's Raise 3D's slicer, and it's getting better and better to the point where it's honestly, I don't use Prusa slicer, but maybe once in a while anymore. And I've got 3 Prusas, and I don't use Prusa slicer. Start slicing.
Every time I decide I want to try to spend the time to set up in a new slicer, I regret it.
Right.
I always feel like it's just wasted time. My S3D profiles are so good right now.
Mm-hmm. Set. Pull that. Slide. Oh, I see what.
The one bad thing about printing polycarb is the material's so tough. It can be tough to kill the supports enough to get them out of them.
Oh, not for me. If you set your supports just right, it's a happy thing. Come on, prototype. Finish slicing. I've got a company that I've done 2 prototypes for. and we're doing prototype number 3, which if it works will end up being production and 10 to 100 of them, which at $250 a prototype, there's some money.
You're making some good money, sounds like.
That would make some good money, wouldn't it? Pay for all the modifications, save up for
This shaft
bigger space.
a little bit more.
All right. Let's see.
Can you see that? Can you see my screen?
Yes. Oh dang! Look at that thing.
Okay, Zach, this is the Evolve. Okay, so you can see if I come down through the cross section here. Let me bring it up. You can see how I have those coming in,
Yeah.
and then as you come up,
Oh.
you see I create the opening here, and then if I come more to a front view, you'll see that is actually offset. If you look down in, you see that it's not in the center. The majority of air pressure is right here, and it's coming to this side. And so I put it off center, but then I want to bring in and make a little bit of a plenum. So I actually bring the fan in like this. So that whole front opening is the plenum.
Huh.
And then this is for E3D and
What's up, Viking? Links up top if you want to hang out, Viking.
this is for the E3D, and the fan comes in from the side so that
Nice.
none of the air goes down into the print. So the only thing that comes out this side, it cools the E3D on this side.
Yeah.
So it comes in this side. This is all enclosed.
See, that would be cool for this, but I don't think it needs it. Let me get a good picture here. All right, so
I'll stop.
I'm gonna show just a picture off my phone because it'll be easier.
I've stopped sharing it.
You're good. All right, so I'm gonna rotate. So this is kind of the current actual setup.
Sure.
Pretty much open on. Wrong way. This way. Now the other, ignore the hot end, that finned hot end, because the mosquito's kind of hidden behind it. But
okay, but you could turn that fan. You could turn that fan 90 degrees.
Yep.
And then bring the plenum out like you saw on mine. Bring it down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Give it a race to come in.
That would balance that air with what Zach's doing to open that plenum up.
Okay.
That would balance that air.
Yeah. I mean, I'm cool with it, Zach. If you decide you feel like it, you don't have to. But go back here. Go back to Zach's thing. Oh, I'm slicing like crazy. Why is this not working right? All right, I'm getting rid of adaptive, and I'm going to stay at 30%. Let's see. I'm just trying to get this support fixed on this thing because it's a nightmare.
Share your screen.
Yeah. I can't. I have an NDA on this file. Yeah.
I actually was contacted by the president of E3D to do.
Nice.
When the Chimera came out, they wanted me to do something with it, and I basically said I don't see anything I can do with it.
Right.
The Chimera is not made very. It doesn't play well with anything.
Yeah, no. I looked at it at one point, and then I'm like, no. Maybe an LGX on my last printer that doesn't have a Bondtech. Everything I have has a Bondtech. on it because I like that 3-to-1 gear ratio.
I made a Pets Fang with a contact on it, and people have downloaded the shit out of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's only for the BMG, but contacts are nice.
Oh yeah, I love it. Oh, why is this supporting here?
Although the clones are really suck because they don't make the hard gears.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'll be starting a print on this thing anyway here shortly because I really have. I don't. The duct I'm using is fine, but if we can improve, there's always room for improvement when it comes to duct.
You might find that I don't know if you get on my YouTube channel and you go to the Evolve, you can see some of the crazy overhangs that I do, and I basically design stuff so I don't have to have supports. If it's beautiful.
Justin, full screen that.
Give me a sec. Over here, over there. Nice.
Little tiny NEMA 8.
What do you use that for?
That's an extruder.
With a NEMA 8 on it?
Yeah.
Really?
This is this is an old Zesty Nimble.
Yes.
Replaced the cable with the NEMA 8, and now I have wood screws all in my floor.
Yes.
BCK, before you do anything crazy with Idea Maker, go to Chris Warcockey's channel and watch his videos. It will save you headaches. I am not kidding. Sorry.
But yeah, I expect this thing to do well. It's light. It weighs, the whole thing, extruder body and all, weighs less than a pancake NEMA 17. It doesn't weigh shit.
Okay, so I designed a Pets Fang that uses Zesty Nimble that has the cable.
Yes, this is a mod that Zesty themselves released on Thingiverse that'll use a NEMA 8.
Really?
Instead of a cable. Because it's 30-to-1 reduction. You don't need a whole bunch of torque to run that.
No, you don't.
And that's like in their files, they say, you don't need a powerful stepper. Get an underpowered stepper and run it super low current. And, that's what this stepper does. I think this stepper is rated for 600 milliamps.
Dang. That reminds me.
Well, and the weight advantage is going to be huge.
Yes. And you don't have to worry about dragging around that damn cable. But, I've heard people complain saying that, that cable is going to have a bunch of backlash in it and spring tension. And it's hid behind a 30-to-1 reduction. So,
yeah. And you can if you don't have a lot of retraction where you're actually running that spring in reverse, I think they calculate a certain amount of tension on that spring so that it takes the retraction on it, makes it automatic.
Well, the thing you got to realize though is that any backlash or spring or anything in the belt is behind a 30-to-1 reduction.
Yes.
So if you've got a full revolution of the cable spun up in spring tension, that equates to
just take away the tension and it'll back itself out.
That equates to so 360 divided by 3 is 120. That's 120, 12 degrees. So that's a handful of steps for a full ass revolution.
Mm-hmm. BCK, I would look on GitHub and see what's out there for Idea Maker. There may be preset profiles ready to basically dial you completely in and save you some headaches. What printers do you have, Dave?
I've got a TiVo Tornado. I've got 2 Interfuse. I've got a TiVo Flash, and I've got a CR10S.
Nice. Mike, I think we're hearing ourselves through your...
Yeah, I killed it.
Did it hurt?
Oh,
Whoa, you just popped up out of nowhere.
yeah, I knocked
Normal.
I knocked an open thing full of wood screws in the floor. Mike, did you see this a second ago?
Oh, look at that. That's cute.
Zesty with a NEMA 8.
That's a tiny little thing. How much does it weigh?
Nothing. The whole thing with, so pancake-ish stepper, this weighs double what this weighs. And this has got the carriage in it too.
Huh.
So did you have to machine the worm gear to fit the NEMA 8?
Did I have to what?
Do you have to machine the worm gear from the Zesty?
No, it came with the Zesty.
But that fit on the NEMA 8 shaft?
No, there's a shaft adapter in there.
Oh, gotcha.
3D printed shaft adapter.
Huh.
You don't need that on the Flex 3 because the Flex 3 has a 4mm D-shafted cable. So I could literally pop that on the Flex 3. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost certain.
Well, that's nifty.
Nobody asked. Nice. Well, I've got 3 Prussias, 2 heavily modified, and arrays. So for those that don't know.
So, Pets, did you hear me earlier talking about the build I'm making for work?
Yeah, no, I did not.
At this point, it's going to be north of $4,000.
Custom.
What is it?
It's a Hevo RT. Have you seen the Hevo RT?
I have, but and you're building it from scratch?
From scratch.
Oh, nice.
So
Wow.
it's going to be I'm doing the heavy duty XY gantry using 12mm authentic gates, belts, and pulleys. Masumi extrusion, Ziltech ball screws ×3 because it's got the full self-leveling bed, and the
Does
bed.
Masumi have ball screws?
Yeah, but they're crazy expensive.
Okay.
Crazy. Like I would be at $5,000 easily.
Yeah, but if
Just
you're
by
going to
going
go that far,
Masumi.
you might as well.
Yeah, but it's. I'm trying not to abuse the unlimited budget here.
I would.
Wait a second. You said unlimited?
Yeah.
Yes, but if I come in, hey boss, I need $20,000 to build you 2 3D printers. Why don't we just buy them?
Yeah.
At that point,
Right.
the dude's fucking crazy rich though. So it's like $5,000 is nothing to him, but he might blink at $10,000 a piece.
He might.
So why does he want a 3D printer? You going to be prototyping stuff?
Because they're cool.
Well,
And he has money. He basically said, we can come up with a use for this thing, is basically what he said. And one of them is for his son who lives in Costa Rica. So get this. We're going to pay all of this money for me to build 2 3D printers at work. And then once one of them's built and tuned and set up, we're going to crate it to Costa Rica.
oh, wow.
So there's going to be a Hevo RT built to the fucking nines that is in Costa Rica, built by me.
Oh, damn. You got to make sure your name is somewhere hidden in that thing, like a signature or something. So if you become famous, that thing just makes value skyrockets.
I'm going Duet 3 with
tool boards and all
the tool boards, the CAN bus tool boards. I'm going BMG X2M with dual mosquitoes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good.
415 by 415 by 495.
I would go
Oh,
big.
The odd sizes are to maintain standard size rails.
because the Hevo's 3 by 300, 300, 300, isn't it?
Yeah, the Hevo RT is a completely different beast.
Huh.
It does not share much of it. I don't think it shares anything with the regular Hevo. So the way the bed works is you have ball screw with the nut, and then there's a plate. And in that plate are 3 magnets. On top of those 3 magnets sit 3 6mm ball bearings. And then on the top is another plate with 3 magnets. And then that plate goes to the block for the Z that rides the rail, because it's rails on Z. And then off of that comes a rod end that goes to a block that sits on a 150mm long MGN 12 rail and block. So literally the bed can do this.
That's
well,
crazy.
yeah, and it's going to level, and you'll be able to do all sorts of nice stuff.
Right. Like where mine, I just rely on flexing in my parts. My auto tramming relies on flex. This thing is fully rail supported with the extreme angles. Like you don't get any kind of binding on the ball screws.
Well, yeah, with those magnets, everything, there's nothing there.
It's a work of art, man. But I'm gonna have to design the extruder carriage because they don't have anything for that. This guy's come up with all kinds of, like, he does what I do with like coming up with cool additions to his printer, but he's got money to spend on it. Like he's tested bird air, he's tested radio fan, and then he came up with a system of 2 ducts that sit on either side of the bed, and they travel with the bed up and down, and they telescope. And at the bottom, he's got a really high flow fan that when he's printing PLA, he's blasting air across the whole bed. And for PLA, apparently it prints second to none. He's shown it with in a video with clear sight servos, and at $300 a piece, NEMA 23 servos that are like quarter horse a piece.
Well, don't get your fingers in the way.
Oh yeah, he was running a motion test, and he's just going back and forth, and like he's got two tape marks on the side to check for drift, and he has got like 10,000 acceleration, like 8,000 jerk, and he's running at like 500 millimeters a second and doing just a motion test. They're shaking this damn printer all over the place, and he grabs the belt and the whole frame shifts. It's just absurd how much torque those things have. He has what else has he done that's crazy to that? I'm trying to think. Oh, he's done printing tests at 750 millimeters a second. Printing at 750.
Wow. I saw a guy doing that on a rail car, and it's like, why? You know?
Yeah.
He couldn't get the filament he couldn't get the hot end to blast.
See, that's the crazy thing. Was the hot end was keeping up at 750.
Yeah, that'd be a lot.
I mean, that thing's got to be shooting filament like bullets. Like, you wouldn't want to stand anywhere near the front of that thing because that thing was squirted across the room.
I'm gonna send you a link. Hold on.
So those ball screws, what kind of play do you get any play with those?
Here, I can't hear you.
With
You
those
got a little warbled.
those ball screws, do you get any play with those?
Very, very, very little.
They're machined pretty tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, check out that YouTube video. Skip like way towards the end. Excel is 10,000. Jerk is 2,900. Print speed is 600 on this attempt. And his layers are 0.1. And he's using a super volcano.
Yeah.
And
Super
a BL
volcanoes are
touch.
insane.
He printed
And he's
100% scale benchy in 16 minutes.
Jeez. Look at that thing. Where are the ducks?
Yeah, you see the ducts on the left and the right side of the printer?
No.
Yeah, they're just cut into the walls.
Oh, okay.
That one, hold on, that one may not have the
No,
HEVACs on
it
it.
doesn't
No,
look like it.
No,
That one doesn't have that one on it. He's
I think I've seen this video. Oh yeah, I've seen this one. And it's running a freaking like almost like Android basically. Oh, there's just two fans on the top. Yeah, I've seen this video. Oh, we've got and Zach's back.
I hit log in instead of private chat. Yeah, that one's got the bed cooler on it.
Who's Big Mike and welcome to the chat.
Holy cow, that's pretty zippy.
Yeah, that was the other thing too. Is since we have a machine shop, I'm going to do mix 6 aluminum plate and throw it on our grinder.
Nice.
And get it flat and perpendicular within like 5-10 thou.
Holy cow, that thing's gonna be insane, man.
And the printer I'm building may not be able to make that kind of speed simply because I'm going dual and I'll be moving more weight. But I mean,
You gonna make it?
I'll be able to run pretty damn quick. So my goal is I'm going to have one Mosquito. I'm going to have a Magnum
That's
with
what
a
I
0.8, and I'm going to have a standard with a 0.4.
I'm surprised with the Magnum on even with like a 0.6, 0.4, it prints just the same as the regular one. You just have more cool. You can push more film. You don't have to.
Because we're primarily going to be printing it in like polycarbonate, carbon fiber, nylon carbon fiber, that kind of stuff. Oh, I'm putting a Wham Bam on it too.
Nice.
Hmm.
Wham Bam.
Jesus,
I'm just
he's
checking.
flying.
Right? Matt, what temps is that being done
Like
at?
250 for PLA.
Damn.
He's doing like the Stratus and Sportus machines do, where they don't melt the filament, they liquefy it.
Jeez.
Those, have you ever looked at the hot end on a Fortis?
Yeah.
The heat zone is literally this damn long. Like the heater, it's a little stem that goes through a ceramic heater, and you have a solid like 2 inches of melt zone. So by the time it hits that nozzle, it is full liquid.
I like that. That's the way a lot of the older printers used to be.
And the other thing cool about it too is they have a little tiny servo that their support nozzle, when it's not in use, will retract, and then when the support nozzle is in use, it'll extend below the regular nozzle. So you've got support nozzle high, print nozzle low, and then it'll drop this nozzle low, so you don't have any, even if there is a little bit of curl or something in a layer, you don't have support nozzle catching. I'd love to implement something like that on a regular 3D printer,
Yeah.
but time and money.
Right.
Okay, back to the duck. Let's
reshare your screen so we can see.
God, he got great interlayer adhesion on that too.
Right. Except when you're moving just a smidge too fast.
This doesn't look like a normal duck. Where are the feet and the wings?
Quacking at you.
What do you think on that chamfer, Pets? 3 and 4?
It depends on what you can get out of the. No, it doesn't need to be. It's not doing much.
The
This is
help.
the face. This is the face that the outlet is going to be on.
We want to have it at an angle, right?
I get it. Yeah, you need to make it so that outflow could stay square like that. The interior needs to be about 10 degrees down. Because the chamfer isn't doing anything really for you. You could go that, you could do that. You'd be surprised how much that is going to move the air down. Open up the bottom a little bit so that all the pressure is toward the bottom. All the outflow is toward the bottom.
Right now, the way my prototypes are built, if they want one of each, it's like $500 payday. I'm like, oh yeah, money. I have a whole matrix built for this. Watching ducks be made. How many people? We got 12 people watching my stupidity. Oh, sorry for it.
Blow it all up. Let's see, we're here. What is this cut? What is going on there? No idea. Go away.
Oh, and you're just going to shell that whole thing out after?
Yeah. Oh, I know what that cut was. Why is that weird?
I don't,
I know what I need to do.
That is starting. Filament soup. Next part. Where's my mouse? It's bad when you have 3 monitors and you can't find your mouse half the time.
Dude, I have 2 monitors and I can't find my mouse. What are you talking about?
I've got a 49-inch ultra wide, a 4K 32 above, and a 29-inch in vertical.
You can make your mouse pointer larger.
Yeah, no, that'd be annoying.
Also, I think that if you hit the control key a bunch of times, it'll do rings, like water rings.
Nope.
I think you have to set it up that way.
No, it might be an accessibility feature or something.
Some parts are 4 minutes long if they're in GPU.
In today's episode of Designing in SolidWorks, all the things not to do.
Well, come on.
Yeah, that's a little shady.
Yeah,
Showing-
don't add any fillets till the end.
Yeah, I'm doing all of the worst practices here.
Yeah.
Fillets and chamfers go in at the end. Don't overcomplicate your sketches.
The funny thing is, I can't put like a lot of my fillets and chamfers. I can't. Oh, that's where the multiple disjoint is. I really want to make that line and that line collinear, but it won't let me for some reason. So I'm going to try to convert this entity again. I'm looking in the wrong place for relations because of freaking inventor.
Right?
I don't need that little nub anymore. It's not doing me anything.
I'm surprised you're not just like modeling half of it and then mirroring it over and then doing any of your oddball operations to make it kind
Look,
of like.
You see why? It's not symmetrical.
Yeah. Looks kind of like a lobster claw.
Well, that's gross. It's fixable though.
Just extrude it out.
Those cuts need to be.
Yeah, reorder the tree.
Break all the features.
Right?
Okay, show me what doesn't exist anymore. I know you're in here. You know what?
Tastes like chicken.
I'm just going to do it this way. It's the way I did it in the first place. I'm getting closer. What is this fillet? Oh yeah, I don't need that fillet anymore. Okay, that's what I wanted. It is exactly what I wanted. Now, still have two solid bodies. Need that face, that face, that face.
I love when my profiles don't save.
Excuse you. What the fuck?
At the PC. Where's my nylon?
Why did it not let that face open up?
You know what?
Did you see that?
No,
Is everything united together?
No, I've got two. I've got this body and this body.
You might want to unite them both together before trying to do the shell feature.
No, because if I shell it, it's going to shell up this part that I don't want shelled.
Oh.
So I've got the upper and the lower, but for some reason it's not punching that through. I don't know why. Am I dumb? No, I'm not dumb.
try half of it.
You see what I'm saying though, right?
Yeah. Does the shell not come clear to the chamfer?
It shouldn't, because it's working off the. I mean, it should work.
It just freaks out on that chamfer.
Do a cross section and see if it's there, just not extended to the outside.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't even have to look.
Yeah, it's in there.
For whatever reason, it doesn't want to punch out to that chamfer.
Okay, so take the chamfer out of it, shell it, and then add the chamfer to the open duct.
Is there a good Boolean on that though? Like, is that?
I'm gonna go check my snow real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh,
Should delete that shit out.
Test. Slicing a nylon part. Literally about to finish my quotes. Woohoo!
It's a little weird, but I can move that.
Yep.
Well, you know you got a lot of snow when the snow plows haven't even hit your street yet. And I've got a district judge that lives in our neighborhood, so we're usually one of the first. I like wheat thins.
All right, one more try here. Yeah, I still don't like it. Okay.
That is so weird. The parasolid kernel is normally a lot better than that.
Dude, 2020 has been real shit. Like, I've had so many weird issues pop up with 2020, it's not even funny.
And not even talking about 2020 itself, the year 2020.
No, I'm talking about SolidWorks 2020.
I know.
What is that?
Wait a second. I have an idea. What's the thickness that you're trying to set the whole thing to, and what is the
0.8.
that little flat area above it? How long is that? Like if you zoom in with the chamfer on.
I should not have moved that cut down. Hold on. That cut needs to be back up here.
Yeah, so if you zoom in on that, you see that little flat area above?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that size on that?
That was like a 1 millimeter. And I'm shelling to 0.8.
Yeah, it shouldn't give you any issue then.
It should not give issues. That's okay. I can still make it work. The real tell is going to be when. Okay, yeah, that works. There. And now, give me them cuts. Me all the way through. Bork that fillet.
After that, a little bit more.
So, what do you think, Pat?
Chamfer it a little bit more.
I can't hear you.
Said chamfer it a bit more.
Chamfer it a bit more.
Yeah.
Like pull this in some more.
Yeah.
I'm at 10 degrees. What do you think about
What
20?
are you at, 10 degrees?
That's where I'm at.
Try to make it about 15.
Dude, I've been having some weird issues in SolidWorks where I'm trying to put like multiple chamfers on the same body. It's a multi-body part, but all the chamfers are on the same body, and it will not let me put two chamfers on the same body.
That is weird.
What do you think about this weirdness here?
Do you have a delete phase command?
It's really not gonna affect anything, but you can add, if you want to add a solid wall in there, it probably isn't gonna be a problem.
Should I add a solid wall there? Do you think that's important?
No, you don't have to.
Well, then I won't.
Because it'll-
Fillet. What about that?
It's really not going to help anything. Just not going to change anything. It might print a little bit easier. You know, it won't be a.
Yeah, I should have known that one was not going to work. I think it'll look better.
Nothing.
Look more like a finished part.
Okay, now the bottom portion of the duct. Put a fillet on that surface, that top surface. Make it what your part is 8 millimeters thick or 0.8.
Yeah.
So make the fillet 0.5. So that actually will make a low pressure area, and it will suck the air down. And that whenever the air curls over the top of a rounded part, it pulls it downwards.
Like an airplane.
Like an airplane.
Think I should fillet these?
No, because you want as much volume as you can right there.
Yeah.
I think you got it, but it would be nice to see that. It would be nice to see that fan turn at a 90-degree angle.
Yeah, I don't have that much time tonight.
But you know what I'm talking about. Right there,
Yeah.
what you have is going to balance it out a lot better than what it's going to be unbelievable.
So do you think I should put a baffle right here, just a line left to right?
I don't think you even need one.
I am going to, however, you see that hard edge?
The hard edge is inside the plenum, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, this is more for printability's sake.
Gotcha.
That would be a hard overhang.
Gotcha. Put a fillet on it then, so you can print it from underneath. Or chamfer it. Print it in PLA and try it.
I'll print it in polycarb. I got enough polycarb. All I really use polycarb for is ducks anyway. I haven't used it for much else. So when you have,
so how were you able to print the top of the duct and the lower outflow without supports?
Zach's got to fix the.
Or did you just change the
No,
orientation?
there's not an overhang in this anymore. There's not.
But no. Where your step is from where I put the two screws in, you got to angle that out again. Where the mount is, where the two screws up top on the outside.
Okay, so how about if you just print it laying on its back?
I'm not following you. What is it?
If you put it in the current orientation, it would probably be fine.
Yeah.
This is how we printed it before.
So where the ears are
like
for the two screws.
Where the
See
two
how
screws
that
are.
curves and overhang?
Oh,
Remember we flattened that out?
Yep.
Yeah, print. Well, if you were to print it on the small face there with those two holes in it, you could print the entire thing without any support at all.
Yeah, that's how I would print it.
That face you're showing right there, that's the bottom. Just print that like that, and you're good.
Yeah, look at that.
Yep. and you can leave the interior with the fillet with a nice slope in it, and turn the outside, just cut it flat. So leave the interior and
Yeah,
just,
well, what I'm doing here is not affecting the interior at all. This way, at the very least, we'll be able to print it either way.
Oh, he was talking about the outside radius for the big thing.
the big outside radius, just cut it flat. Make it flat. And then you can lay it on his back, and you have tons of, you don't have to worry about bed adhesion or anything. It's not the prettiest looking thing, but
Dear God, let me save all before this shit crashes. SolidWorks crashed on me the other day just saving out an STL. That's all I did. Or all I was doing. And it crashed.
Man, I am so spoiled at work. We have machines which have like 64 or 128 gigs of RAM and freaking NX.
We may be going to NX at work.
It's
Because
the
only other CNC programmer in the company that's been with the company for a while is just absolutely smitten with NX Cam. I've been trying to talk him into SolidWorks and SolidCam. But
yeah, SolidWorks Cam ain't as good.
no,
But-
Solid Cam, not SolidWorks Cam.
Solid Cam?
Yeah, it's a different company.
If you can have your CAD and your CAM software from the same vendor,
Absolutely.
things mesh together better, though, most of the time.
Yeah.
I slice that with it laying on its back and see what it looks like.
I'm about to send it over to Justin and let him
That's fine. Give me just a second.
Do you have any adjustment in it for height?
No. The Mosquito is real super tight on its overall length tolerance. So I basically designed this thing fixed mount. I can change it if it is an issue, but so far it's not been.
No, it shouldn't matter if you're using, if it doesn't have to mount up to any other cooler or any other hot end, then you shouldn't have to worry about it.
It doesn't. It's solely designed for that hot end. It's in your.
Yeah, I got it. Did we want to look at doing the long, like moving the fan over and doing a 90-degree with an intake?
Yeah, not tonight.
Okay.
You can, Justin, try it the way it is. You'd be surprised.
Yeah. Well, let me see. What time is it? It's 45 minutes to print. Well, it's 8:30 my time. It's 45 minutes to print it. I will print this.
I'm gonna go plow snow anyway.
Right.
You guys do whatever you want.
Right. I'm looking at it in the slicer really quick. I always like to check these out. You did something with that angle, right, Zach?
Yes.
Okay. Let me. So now I can show you Idea Maker because I'm not under NDA. So here is my good old Idea Maker.
Who makes Idea Maker?
Raise.
Oh, so okay.
Where is my polycarb profile? Oh my god, are you kidding? Oh wait, I'm on the wrong printer, that's why. There it is. I literally have a profile set for this exact use. Oh, with some support that I probably need to put in. Close support. We did a minor overhang, so I'm gonna have to throw some support in here.
Yeah, I minimized it as much as I could.
That's fine. I'm literally just gonna add like.
And it's external support, so that's easy to take off.
Oh yeah, this stuff comes off like nothing. See? Though I don't use any fans, I might as well add a little bit more. Custom
Wait,
supports.
You're printing a duct on a ductless machine?
No. But I don't. Polycarb needs very little to no fan.
Yeah,
That's just the
you
way
saw
it's-
that insane, absurd overhang I printed in polycarbonate, didn't you?
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Here's the
65
splicing
inch
of the
degrees.
duct.
Yeah.
Dave, you've used Simplify 3D, I assume.
Yes,
This is basically Simplify 3D with a lot more features.
I'm getting really used to it, and I love it.
What the?
You got
Interesting that there's a hole. I wonder if my thin wall's set. That it is. No. Ooh.
Let's see that. Is that a freak out in?
it's a manifold.
Yeah. Let me make sure there's no repair needed. Hold on. No, it checks out. Yeah. No, it's a man. Look at that. That's actually part of it.
Whoa! Look at that.
Look at that little slice, huh?
That's thin.
Weird.
That's paper thin. I need 2 layers everywhere almost. Two perimeters.
That's some weirdness in one of my fillets. Hold on.
Almost looks like it's inside out.
Normal.
Why is that showing up there?
Did that show up in the slice preview?
It showed up in the slicing. Yeah. All right. Let's try this again.
You see that shit? Look at that. What the fuck, SolidWorks?
That's bizarre. Yeah. Because you said it for 0.8, didn't you?
This is before the shell happens.
No wonder your shell was freaking out.
Right?
Come the fuck on. There's absolutely no reason for that. That is such a simple fillet.
Right.
Look, that's before.
We
That's
don't,
after.
see your,
That's
we don't see
before.
your screen, by the way.
Yeah, this is why fillets are best added at the end.
Well, you see, I have to add it before the shell, though.
Yeah, that one has to be there.
And this is a big, major part of the geometry of the thing.
Well, is that an outside fillet that's doing that?
Yes.
Oh, let me show you.
What?
Hold on.
Where are the extra faces coming from then?
No idea.
Do a cross section right at that point.
Hold on. I'm tweaking something else. Hold on.
This is why I don't use other people's G code in general. I've tried it, it never works out. So now we'll print that again.
Tiny adjustments. Trying not to blow shit up.
I'm getting tired.
Okay.
Going to work.
Whatever I did seems to have fixed it.
Okay. And the overhang is gone from above.
Let me see if it blows up. No blowing up. But there's the fucking weird ass.
Well, wait a second.
Yeah.
It's in the shell.
Do you have the Do you have the synchronous modeling features? Like, can you select a face and delete a face? Like, do you have a surface?
Yes.
Yeah, because you might be able to just like ditch it out, and it'll self-heal.
And Dave, there is a chance eventually I'll put a second hot end on. Then we're gonna have to design a heck of a duct for dual.
I think you would have
That
to do the
seems-
delete face
I think
before.
that's what I did. Look,
It's
after.
That's after. Oh, yeah. See that? I mean, that'd be fine that way.
Or
As
that's-
long as it
that's-
doesn't run into
it's
anything.
not joined underneath.
Yeah, it's
Let me do it before the shell and see what happens. Because that did change that geometry a good bit. Shell. Delete face.
Where did my face go?
I don't see anything wrong with that. And it took the shell into account there that time. So,
Nice.
okay, let's try this again.
I assume you're sending it to me.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a sec. I'm starting a print, and then I'll take a look here in just a sec.
Nope. Come on now. Fat fingers. That did the trick.
Nice. All right. We're printing again.
All right, it's incoming.
Okay. Wait, there it is. Download, import, share. Application. This. Oh, whoops! Wrong rotation.
Try putting it on its back.
I will. So.
yeah, you won't need any support to do that because the bridging should handle.
Like this, right? On the bag.
Try it, I dare you.
Right? Oh, sorry, I have support on. Let me.
Hey, by the way, anybody know of any filament out there that prints at 50 degrees C?
No. Way too cold.
I know.
Why do you want to print that cold?
You might as well just breathe on it.
I got some reasons.
Ooh,
Gee,
here. So
you only got a little bridge there.
yeah, and I'll set like maybe 2 pillars of support. Maybe none. I don't even know.
I wouldn't even put any.
With polycarb, it's polycarb. I'll put 1 or 2, and it won't even cause an issue.
Yeah, it should be easy to pull out right there in that throat.
Right. So now we come
putting
up.
Is that 2 walls?
Yeah, from what it is, 2 walls. Yes.
Yeah, because it's 0.8 thick.
Yeah, I could easily print that.
Yeah.
Let me crap, wrong button. Let me add a smidge of support.
I swear I had.
I'm just gonna do more support because why not? It'll come out easy anyway.
I had an Allen key in my hand not 15, 20 minutes ago, and it is not here now.
There. It actually takes longer to print this way.
Yeah,
But
the whole idea is to print as clean of interior as possible.
and the interior does great because the way I have the interior, let me switch it back. Hold on. There's my rotate. Hold on. So, get rid of my support this time. No support. Okay. So the way I have my directions, just like Simplify 3D does, when I get to my overhang, right there, see? Oh, I see. We have that. I see why we're doing that, because we have that. And we can't really have a curve on an overhang.
Yeah.
But previously, we had gotten rid of that, and it was just solid across. And I mean that bridging's easy.
Yeah, the
I see
design
what you
changed
mean.
a little bit.
What am I doing? Hello, upside down, inside out, right?
You know what you could do is you try printing it at like a 45-degree angle,
Nah.
rolling it on that back outside edge, the round edge, and just put a little support underneath the back there. Because then,
Well, I usually anyway.
what I was saying is if you rolled it forward a little bit.
Oh, nah. I mean, remember, we're not doing a belt printer as much as I would love to have one someday.
Hey, you know, the belt printers ain't that bad.
Right. All right.
Digging that so far.
I don't think I need any support.
I don't
back
think
there.
you need any.
No.
That
Maybe
fella-
just
Yeah.
single overhang slice. I'll have to heat up the printer and run it. Yes, I want to add support. All right. So, oh yeah. What do you think, Dave?
How about will that when you come up and you make that bridge, that second bridge, will that come okay right there? Right there.
That'll be fine.
Yeah, that'll be fine. That's nothing. That's maybe 3-4 millimeters.
Okay.
I mean,
Because
that's
everything else builds off of it. So
yeah. Well, what I can do,
super clean.
let me change something here. Solid fill angles. So
Yeah, you want to
90. All I've got to do is flip
yes.
flop
So
it
that it
because
goes
yes. Yes. Yeah, and it actually helps right there too. So we go there. Yep, there. There's your first layer, second layer, third layer, fourth, fifth.
Yep.
And
then all of it builds from there. So
yep.
that'll be a clean duct.
And you
Hey,
think
Jeff.
it'll push some good air?
Oh God. You're
Yeah,
gonna
it's gonna blow.
Huh?
It's gonna
Zach,
blow.
what'd you say?
Do you have Fusion?
Yes.
I'm gonna send you a link.
Okay.
I want to see if you can open this up and save me out an STL
Yeah.
and see if it's printable for you.
Yeah. Let me shoot this to my printer.
Is it a step file?
No, it's a Fusion 3D file.
Get this. Let
It's
me
a
get
F-
Fusion opened here.
It's an F3Z. That is Fusion, right?
Yes.
Should be.
F3D. Yeah.
F3Z.
Yes.
Oh, F3Z.
I think so.
Yes.
So yeah, let me close that. Get my hot end back to 275 so I can load some very nicely dried polycarb. I dry every filament I use. It doesn't matter what it is, it goes to the dryer before it goes on a printer.
Oh, nice.
Everything. I've had the best prints I've ever had. I've got a 12 tray Cabela's dryer that'll fit 15 1 kilogram spools if I set it up right. We lost Zach again. There's Zach. Zach's back.
I'm gonna try to click private chat and hit login instead.
Right. Sorry, chat. We are letting you guys have your own world. Is that the file you need, Zach?
Yeah, it's NEMA 8 mount version 3.
Version 3. Got it. Downloading. Let me share my screen. Here in just a sec. Open.
So I know I'm late to the party, but well, I guess BCK said be right back. He's talking about adding BL Touch G code in the starting G code. I always use my BL Touch to home the Z.
Why it didn't let me open, but job status. It's uploading. That's interesting. Let me share.
Does it have to go out to the Autodesk cloud to make things happen?
Probably.
Yep.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah. That's why I don't like Fusion. One of the many reasons I don't like Fusion.
There it is.
Because nothing is held locally.
Okay, boys, you know that you got a lot of snow when a snowmobile just went past you on the street.
Right.
Ah,
So Zach, it is separating the parts out.
yeah, that's the problem. Can you combine those two bodies?
Someone needs to tell me how, because I'm not.
Go up to
Go up to combine,
yeah. It's going to be under either create or
modify,
yeah.
Probably
modify,
Ah,
don't save. Okay, choose the one. Just click it.
yeah.
Actually, you're
Yeah, apparently all the separate little bits and pieces.
come to the okay. So come to the left, and
What do you mean? Like
down
this,
here, go to the parts on the left.
to the left.
No, close that screen down.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you have a target body that's set to that
Okay,
little
now-
guy. We want to
On
pick the
your
biggest
right-hand
one.
screen, down arrow on click on the part, and it'll give you wavy lines telling you where that part is.
Okay, so if I hit okay, that might have done. Let me. Really cool. Bless someone. Yeah, it might have worked. Hold on, let me try that again.
No, it would have showed. They would have both showed blue. What do you want to combine?
So those
All of
show
it.
blue.
Every
Oh,
bit
yeah.
of it.
It's working. Hold on. So that shows blue with that. Oh, perfect. Look at that.
Hey, something you probably don't want to do most of the time when you're doing like unites like that is
There.
like
Yeah.
chaining them.
All right. So
Typically with your
Crap.
unites, you want to pick like
I
your
gotta
large
unshare for a
item
sec.
and then all the
Sorry.
tools
You
separately.
can also right click and choose all of them together, and then
Yeah.
export it as a single STL. So you don't have to combine the parts to.
Well, I would imagine that's what he did.
No,
Right,
I combined
because
them and then
file
just
creator.
exporting.
The file creator. I imagine that he didn't bother combining everything, and that's why I had the weird issues with interfering faces.
Let me.
Not if all the parts showed up when you went to print them, when you went to slice them.
Okay, so that was
If it
easy.
put in extra faces though, like even if it did one STL, sometimes you can have overlapping faces.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I think was happening.
If you added clearance for the parts, that clearance is inside of that STL.
Yeah, these didn't look like there was any clearance. They looked like they were just touches.
Back, I'm shooting you some STLs.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go plow some snow, guys.
Don't have too much fun.
You let me let me know how that works out for you.
Yeah, I won't be able to use it for probably a day and a half. I have a print going, but at some point I will
probably
know.
won't be awake in a day and a half after all that.
Right.
See you guys.
See you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dave.
Bro.
Appreciate it. All right, Zach, check your emails. I'm gonna go pull polycarb out of the dryer.
Oh.
Right.
Hey, it's a solid part. How about that? It's only going to take 43 minutes to print. After a 43-minute warm-up.
How hot do you have to get it for polycarb?
275.
270 and 110 for me.
Yep.
I'm printing on Magic Glue on glass.
I'm printing on textured printed solid flex plate with nanopolymer. The only downside is getting to my red box. I'm short. Headphone warning. Takes a bit to heat up to 110. We are so exciting, aren't we, chat? I'm sorry again. I am really bad at paying attention to chat.
They can entertain themselves.
Pretty much. So this printer will end up with a mosquito if it shows up. I ordered it from Philistruder on Sunday. And it's still I got a shipping tracking number. It hasn't actually been picked up. So I'm gonna call them tomorrow and be like, if you guys aren't gonna do this, I'm gonna order it from somewhere else. And if they're out, I expect an email. You know.
Well, they might have taken the week off in between Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah, but there's nothing on Twitter saying that, nothing on their site.
Yeah.
So they will be closed from December 29th to 31st, so I'm not even going to see it. I ordered it before their cutoff, though, so...
If there's a label in the system, it may just be that Postal Service is taking forever to update it.
I sure damn hope so.
I mean,
Nope.
you can't expect
It
it.
says shipping label created USPS awaiting item, and it's a priority mail thing, too, so...
Well, I mean, that could still mean that
I
it's
know.
at USPS.
Yeah.
Don't give up hope yet.
I will. I just got a message from one of the Voron guys. Someone built a 400 by 400 by 500. I'm like, oh. Let me drop the link in private. Oh, this thing. Oh my god. Dude.
Huh.
That is nuts. I mean, I want a Voron. If I do one, it's going to be it's going to be 400 by 400 by 600 build space. Jeez. The money though. The problem is there's no kits, so I've got to buy some stuff somewhere and some stuff somewhere else.
Yeah, that's not going to make it so that people adopt it very quickly.
No, that's the. I mean, there are kits out there right now. They're just not available.
What are you talking about? The switch wire?
No, the full-on Voron 2.4. That's what I'm going to build because at some point I will sell my raise to a buddy, and I will go Voron 2.4.
It's so nice having
Soon.
a bed slinger.
I know. I've got 3, and the raised bed goes up and down, so it starts at the top, basically a Core XY.
That's
It drives me
infinitely
nuts.
better.
It is, but I'd love to have a solid mount bed.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what all the Deltas are, and they're nice. I love them.
You could always build one of my printers once I get serious and get a bomb and all the information out there for it.
Excuse me. The biggest downside to the raise is no auto bed leveling. Tramming. Lots and lots. It's really good tramming, just takes forever to get tuned.
Well, what is it? 3 screws on the bed that you adjust?
5. Actually, no. Hold on. 4 per point. 4 per 20 total M2.5 screws.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it should be 3.
Nope.
Should be 3 with a thick bed.
Should be. Keyword should.
Yeah, I don't understand how you're ever going to get that flat.
Well, I've gotten it. I've gotten it pretty flat before.
With like 20 screws?
Yeah. I don't know why Raise does it. They just do.
Oh, there's a cat.
Where's
There's
the
a
cat?
cat.
Oh, kitty.
Oh,
Kitty
Eddie.
right there. Aw. He just meowed.
and he's a vocal cat.
Oh, he's so vocal.
Here, hold on. Let's.
Eddie. Eddie. Eddie.
Oh, he's meowing.
Hold on.
Wow.
Go full condenser mode. Eddie.
Is Steve a ding cat?
Eddie.
It's like the cat knows what's up. I'm not going to sing for you.
Eddie.
Oh, you're muted.
Huh?
No, Zach.
Oh,
Can y'all hear me?
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
Are we going to hear the jet engine purr?
Now can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Shit. Hold on, let me refresh StreamYard.
I guess it's me and you for now.
And I'm out of here. Wait, what? No, I'm kidding.
There we go. Eddie. Eddie. Come here. Come here.
Oh, a little purr.
Eddie, come here. Oh, he's getting mad because I'm acting like I'm gonna pet him, but I'm not.
Oh.
He's like, pet me, damn it. Eddie.
You better pet the cat, otherwise the cat's going to sit on your face at night. Uh-oh. And he's muted again. You're muted.
I can't believe I did that again. Actually, you know what I need to do? Hold on. Because it's hilarious to get this mic up in his face.
You're muted again.
Now I've got more cable.
Oh.
Holy crap. That cat sounded mad.
Eddie.
We're going to watch a cat scratch happen, aren't we?
No, he wants attention is what it is. Come here, Eddie. Eddie. Eddie, come here.
Can we see Eddie?
He's in the floor. I'm going to pick him up in just a second. Come here,
My
Eddie.
wife's in the room would like to see a crazy kitty.
Eddie. Eddie.
Would you like some chatter with your catter?
I'm in my boxers right. I point the mic down here to where you can see him.
Oh, yep, there we are.
Eddie, come here. Come here. This has turned into the kitty cat ASMR channel. I've hijacked your channel to turn it into a cat ASMR.
That's okay. At least we'll get some views on YouTube.
Yeah, as long as you don't put on a furry costume, we're good.
Right?
You don't have to worry about that. I promise. I'm furry enough as it is. Eddie, come here. Eddie, say something. Eddie. Well, come here. He usually just hops up in my lap without permission. Well, come here.
Aww.
Eddie. Come here.
Oh, so chatty. He's probably saying, I'm going to kill you.
No, it's literally just that he wants attention and he's not getting enough. That's why he meows.
Oh my.
Cutie human, pet me now.
Here, hold on.
Eddie.
Let me change my audio. Honestly, so my wife can hear. Hold on.
Eddie.
Yep, there it is.
All right.
Eddie, come here.
Say something.
Eddie. Come here, Eddie.
That's one very kitty.
He's a lot more vocal, like if he's playing, because he's got these like full sparkly ball things we throw for him, and he's the biggest one on it. The other cats don't really care about it, but he'll have one in his mouth and he'll walk around the house just raising hell. And you call him, he'll bring it to you and drop it. You pick it up and throw it, and he shoots off after.
So you have a dog, not a cat.
I've got 3 dogs, and then I've got several cats that act like dogs. He's headbutting the mic. Eddie. Meow. Meow. Whoa. Eddie.
Is the audio repeating through or is it not?
No.
Good.
Eddie.
There is no echo.
That's awesome considering I've got this cheap $25 mic.
Eddie. Oh, that was fed back through.
By the way, how many subscribers you up to now?
Not that many. Get over to YouTube. I've got a whopping 142.
So you got to start flogging the giveaway.
Get there when I get there. Up there someday. I'm not in a rush.
Okay, no mic again.
No mic for him. Cat happy. Nice. Yeah.
Is that rubber bands? Do you have rubber bands on that microphone to make it so that it's like sound isolated or something? And it's muted.
Yep. He's the mute king.
Yeah, I know. I unplugged it, put it back in its stand. Did you see my 3D printed spider?
I'd prefer not to. I'm not a fan of spiders.
No, look.
Oh, okay.
Are those rubber bands or zip ties?
Those are rubber bands that I cut and then tied. And it works great. Works real good.
It's got to be sound isolated then from the surface it's on, so you can pound on the desk all you like.
That's me tapping on the desk.
Nice.
And like if it was in its mic, it would sound like. And like I got a mechanical keyboard, it sounds fucking atrocious with the solid stand.
Something like this?
No. Much worse.
There we go. We need a fourth just to make.
Hold on, I'll give you a taste of it. Okay, so here is mechanical keyboard now, right? And then give me just a minute. You'll be amazed at how much of a difference this makes.
Yeah.
Let's set it down for a second. It's funny. It's one of the bad things about having a good microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Is it'll pick up
$20 microphone. Woohoo! And a $20 arm for the microphone.
Like this mic is a solid 2 feet away from my head, and I can like lick my lips and you can hear it.
Look at the mount on this.
Yeah, that's gross.
Well, you know what's up, Rika Steve?
I am very, very, very happy with my Chromebook's microphone. It seems to work okay.
What? You're using a Chromebook's microphone right now?
Yeah.
Dude. Wow.
and the printer's right next to it. Like literally, I'm leaning the computer against the printer.
Jeez.
You know, part of the problem I have is that I can hear every little sound that my printer makes with this mic.
Mm-hmm. There's a reason I use a mono
Listen
headset
back.
is so I can hear my printers and not have.
Oh,
a
I don't have to
headset
worry
on.
about that.
Uh,
If my wife's watching TV in the living room, I can hear it on this mic
oh dang!
because this is a proper condenser.
Right.
Almost there.
Oh man.
Okay, so this is fully mounted in its mic stand, right?
Mm-hmm.
You hear how much louder that is?
Yeah.
That's me tapping on my mouse pad. It is so much better in that Spider. It's unreal. Oh no. Yeah, Shane, that's the thing though, is like I like it because I like not having it in my face. I got tired of having it going in my face.
I mean, this mic's probably right next to my computer. I don't know if it changed. Did it volume change something?
Not really.
Oh, so $25 toner mic. A good 2 feet away. I'll leave it there.
How does it sound with me over here?
Still
Same.
fine. Absolutely fine.
Printing the custom duct for tomorrow night. Well, Thursday night by the time I get to use it.
But yeah, like the the way this mic picks everything up like that, it's awesome because I have the my headsets plugged directly into the mic, so I get the feedback. So it's as good as using speakers for hearing other things going on.
Nice.
That is
And like I can be all fancy and go stereo condenser, and to actually have like that's playing in my right ear, that's playing in my left ear. So I've actually got stereo hearing.
Nice. Well, YouTube world, I need to go spend some time on the couch because I'm getting tired. Even though I don't have to go to work until an hour and a half after I normally go to work. So.
you don't have the week off?
No. Fucking people. I'd love to have the week off, but I probably wouldn't get paid if I wanted the week off.
Yeah, we have to basically take like the lesser holidays throughout the year and either work them or work 4/10s those week, and they let us float them.
Nice.
It's weird because they do like a full plant shutdown.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't float your holidays, you don't get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't close hardly for anything, man. And because I'm still so new at the company, I don't get paid holiday, so I won't get paid for Friday.
Some of the dealers around, one of them was off from last Thursday through Sunday. Had a 4-day weekend. Like, they were just closed. I'm like, whoa.
Must be nice.
Yeah, and I had to work Saturday. So. Anyway, YouTube world, people crazy chatting stuff. We will see you on the next sometime one. I don't know when that'll be. If I don't see you till next year, we'll see you guys next year. Where's that broadcast button? I always forget about that.